gotten out of control.
Whoa, hey, careful with that. Why don't you hand that to your brother?
Only 18% of all college engineering majors are female. This clip from an ad put out last year by one of the major telephone companies presents this as a fact of today's age, that women do not go into mechanical science, physics, mathematics, or engineering, even though more than half of young girls say that they have an interest in something related to one of those fields. The few women who enter into those fields tend to be contained within the lower positions as high school teachers or part-time professors, with the men who have been in power since their installment of the system still in the most well-paid positions and getting the most recognition. A rather famous study was once done where the same resumes were given to male and female employers in science fields under male and female names. This resulted in the male named forms being seen as better candidates for the job, with higher skill and more potential from both the male and female employers. Our focus has always been on progress in the United States, as we have been told our entire lives. But the story and the facts are different, as I've seen growing up. It's hard for the society to take a woman seriously. She's always one of a few cutout roles, never a person, and this keeps her from being seen as worth as much as a man by the eyes of society. It's been deeply ingrained in us for decades, if not longer, that men are the breadwinners of a family, while women just have to find someone to support them to be happy. We know this picture of a perfect white family in a suburb with a woman taking care of her 2 children, a strong boy and a darling girl, while the husband returns from work in his automobile to kiss her on the cheek before going off to do more manly things. But women don't always want just that. I know many of those in my classes, women like myself, who strive to go into science, who have been told to their face that it does not suit them because of who they are, because of the body they were born into. I know that when I was younger, there were certainly more who enjoyed doing it tirelessly, who enjoyed learning about math or science, without it being tinged by the society's perception that somehow what they're doing is off or wrong. The stakes are half of the world's population feeling alienated for wanting to do what is considered a man's job in math, physics, or other sciences. It's casually barring women from being able to make advancements in those fields, barring minds from being able to use what they have been given or what they have worked towards. For a little girl to be told that she can be anything she reaches for, to grow up into a woman who is constantly told that she should be doing something else, that she's too pretty to be a scientist, that she'd be more comfortable around other women than in a male-dominated job that keeps itself that way by repeating things, whether they know it or not. For this to change, we need the way we see things, the way we've assumed things to be, and been told that they are supposed to be since we were born, to change and shift away from that. We need to shift away from confining women to their roles as nurturing mother and faithful less than man only, and instead let them know that they'll not be seen as anything less than what they set their minds to and have the will to reach. We must truly believe that women have the same potential and power as men in science, and allow them to truly shine,